All right, ladies, today we want to talk about how we're setting your numbers and how we're adjusting your numbers. We get a lot of clients that each and every week they're checking in and they want to know, why did you increase my fat? Or why did you take down my, why did you increase my protein? Or why did you, increase my carbs or whatever? They want to know why we're doing what we're doing. So you go ahead and start.
Okay, I just wanted to say there's not really any magic template. There's certain things that we have noticed work for certain people who have certain athletic
goals,
things like that, who are nursing maybe. There's all different things we take into account. But at the end of the day, there's no magic numbers. It's trial and error. We may try something for you and it may work great. We may try something for you and it doesn't work so great. So really it's just about getting that consistency in with whatever we do with you and seeing if it works.
Right. One thing that we talk about in a lot of other videos is like your protein intake and getting your protein to around goal body weight. But again, that is all client to client as well. That can vary depending on what your goals are, depending on how your body responds.
Where you're starting from.
Absolutely. And then we go with your fat intake. And we typically like to see our clients' fat intake between 25 and 35% of total caloric intake. And that shift is a huge one. So for some people that come to us from eating this really high fat diet, we have some clients that really struggle with getting in that range. Right. And so again, it is all person to person specific. There is not one client that has the same macros as somebody else because we are changing them based on what they're reporting to us and based on their results. Another thing that is vital for us as coaches when we are making these adjustments is what you're putting into your tracker. So a lot of people don't understand the magnitude of how your adjustments are made are based on that biofeedback. And what we mean by that biofeedback is in your Google Tracker, there are all of these ratings that you give, like your performance at the gym and your sleep and your hunger. Hunger is such a big one. We talk about that a lot. We want to know if you're hungry when you wake up in the morning, if you're hungry between meals, if you're hangry. These are things that we have got to know as your coaches because that determines how we're balancing your macros and how we're making that shift.
Right.
So anything else that you want to add about trial and error? The guide. We need to talk about that too.
So, we also explain all these things in great detail in our guide. We have a counting macros on your home.
The Stay Fit Mom Guide.
At home guide. It's such a long time.
Yeah, Stay Fit Mom Guide to counting macros on your own. And it explains the how and the why behind how this process works. We spent a lot of time and effort making that for anybody. So you can find that on our store site as well.